Good morning. 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 Celeste Silver Core here, coming at you with cards and coffee. And actually, I forgot my coffee. Absolutely terrible. But as always, if you guys like the videos, please like, share, subscribe, spank that bell, all that good stuff. I don't know. I saw something really sad this morning online already. I mean, what did she post? She posted something along the lines of, I'm so jealous because I know I'm so replaceable. I know I'm nothing special. And it's like, why would you even, why? I don't understand why some people post the things they do. I just don't. I mean, it's one thing, a lot of people battle negative self-talk in their heads, but some of you guys, I mean, you post it online too, and it's, I don't know. It breaks my heart. That's not, it's not doing yourself any favors. I mean, there's like, people aren't who they post to be, but focusing on the positive, I mean, that's just how you create more positive in your life. Focusing on the negative is just going to get you more of the negative. And also, the most attractive thing in the world is just confidence, guys. I mean, beyond everything else, I mean, that's what all the self-love talk really is about. What? It's confidence. If you have confidence in yourself, you're more attractive to whoever you're trying to attract. But posting things like, I don't know, just complaining about yourself and your body. And one woman posted about how she was going to dye her hair and then maybe her husband will notice her. And I was like, oh, come on, guys. Come on. I mean, that's just wrong on multiple levels. I mean, her complaint was all her husband ever does is look at pretty girls online. And I guess he does it to the point where she feels neglected. But I mean, good Lord, this woman. And why are you posting online about it? Why don't you talk to your husband about it? Good morning. Pulling up some cards. Talking about the importance of being mindful of what you're posting online. One more of these. And just in general, like, it's important not only to balance out the self-talk in your mind, but you need to pay attention, especially on your news feed, to what other people are posting. Like I was giving some examples about how people were doing just negative self-talk in their feeds, and you guys need to be mindful of that because, I'm a tarot reader, so I pretty much have a lot of people on my feed that are going through a rough time right now. But at the same time, whenever I see, and I know this is probably going to sound really heartless, but whenever I see somebody having, not like to say a hard time, but just, yeah, I notice they're stuck in an extreme funk, I unfollow them or I snooze them for 30 days or something like that. I mean, I limit as much negativity out of that stuff as I can. I mean, you got full power to. I mean, just because they're family or friends or whatever, doesn't mean you have to. And they're posting the same BS always, all the time, over and over again. You know, don't get it off your, so that way you don't see it. No, it didn't help her. That didn't help her at all. Posting that kind of negativity online is not helping anybody. If you're having a problem in your relationship, posting online about it's not going to help you at all either. But so I was saying too about confidence. I mean, you guys really want a relationship and everything else, and you guys really want, healthy relationships. It's all about confidence. You got to be confident in yourself. And if you're single right now, you got to be confident, but you can't be easy. You don't want to come off desperate. Nobody likes that energy. And honestly, most men don't like slutty chicks anyway. They like teases. But I don't know. You feel kind of the same way about guys, don't you? And you don't really want a super slutty dude. You really don't like how your partner behaves in certain situations, like flirting with others and leave. No, you cannot change them. But see, I don't know. That's never really bothered me though. Because I'm an inadvertent flirter. And my first husband was a Sagittarius, my second husband was an Aries, and my boyfriend now is an Aries too. Yeah. Fire signs are just inadvertent flirters. We don't mean to be as flirtatious as we come off. We just do. Oh, talking about how she could, yeah. Well, and that's just it. He's not. She's taking that as flirting. That's not. That's not flirting. That's like throwing dollar bills at strippers. You know. I don't know what dude's deal is. You want to go with the clown or the skull today? I can see it with air signs too. They're constantly babbling. A lot of people have to figure out how to flirt without coming off as desperate. And I don't know if that's something that you can teach, but definitely just being a full-on hoe's not going to do you any favors either. You know, I mean, I wasn't a saint, but I always had a boyfriend. I always had good boyfriends. Well, I wouldn't say they were good boyfriends. I mean, I dated a Leo once who broke up with me to go home to Montana and marry his pregnant fiance, and then came back and got a new girlfriend when he came back. But I mean, I've always dated, I don't know, like nice guys. Did I ever cheat on anyone? Not physically. But there was one time I was about to leave my first husband. It was right after my daughter was born, and I had found out he had cheated on me with a 18-year-old waitress while I was pregnant. You want to hear the kicker in that? I was 25 when that happened, and I still stayed 5 more years. Well, I mean, my first one, he was nice when it started, but it was just slowly lines kept getting crossed and kept getting crossed and kept getting crossed. So he crossed that line, but I never had any hard proof. And then that final fight that we got into, that was the final line for me. The universe told me what to do when, and I didn't want to listen because I was scared of change, and I stayed 5 more years, and it just got progressively worse. So Somehow you feel like everybody cheats, just in different ways. Well, a lot of people do it mentally all the time. I mean, it's one of the original sins, but yeah, it depends on what your definition of cheating is. I mean, you could be actively cheating on somebody where you're actually physically cheating on them. You could be actively talking to another person while in a relationship. Or you could just be obsessively fantasizing about someone else constantly instead of worrying about your own relationship. I mean, it depends on what you consider cheating. But if you consider all that cheating, yeah, most people are cheating in one way, shape, or form. I mean, I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. I just come out here and I'm trying to help you guys find your confidence and your inner strength and create your own energy so that way you can project out what it is you truly want out of the world so that you can draw it in. I consider all of them cheating. I base every situation by everything around it. But yeah, if I knew my partner was obsessively thinking about someone else, that would make me sad too. But also, it's like, I tell you guys, you both have to be willing to work on it. You know what I'm saying? That's the important part. What the important part isn't, it's that you got to ask yourself why. And you got to be able to talk to your partner. Why? Why are you obsessed? What happened? And if you can't be truthful with everybody about everything, then what is the point? If you're always going to have to be hiding something. You're welcome. Queen and the Jack of Hearts. Ten of Swords. Two of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. So you got these two, you got this connection, and you got the mental prison in between the two of you. Eight of Pentacles. Still says at the end of every reading that you need to focus on your skills and what you got going on around you. Education and scholarship. That's usually what it is. What is the next step? What did you learn? What is the next step in knowledge? And focus on expanding your knowledge in one way, shape, or form. Five of Wands. The Lovers. Nine of Cups reversed. Prince of Wands. Ace of Swords reversed. Strife and conflict around the lovers. Nine of Cups reversed. I mean, it's hard to come into union with that kind of energy. If you're letting all this strife around you tear you guys apart. But that's what I said. You have to be able to have the conversations. If you're passionate about something, you got to be able to speak about it. Reverse swords is not going to help you at all. It's people have got to be. People have got to talk, man. You guys got to start speaking up and talking to each other more. And you got to be able to have those conversations. I mean, how many times do I have to say that part? You have to be able to have hard conversations with those in your life without it, becoming a nightmare. All right. For the dark energies, we've got downcasted pride and forgetting oneself. There's also a message here for someone to drop your ego. You're forgetting yourself. Keep forgetting yourself. Sooner or later, you're going to lose yourself. And with the downcasted pride and everything that we were talking about, you need to own up to your own stuff too. A lot of people have a bad habit of being all high and mighty. And, I come out here and I'm honest with you guys. Y'all got to be honest with yourselves too. Talk about all that mental, what was cheating and what's not cheating. Guarantee. What have you been fantasizing about? All right. So you got to be prepared to put your ego down in order to have those hard conversations. You can't just expect the other person to. Right? Breach the surface. And emerge. It's time to be who you truly are, and yeah, stop hiding behind the mask, guys. It's time for people to be real people again. Ask the element of earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. It's a good chant for it too. Thich Nhat Hanh does, and it says, "I am as strong as a mountain. My emotions are as calm as waters of its lakes." Triple spiral, listening to the divine wisdom and joyful learning in life's lessons. I always say that life's not a circle, it's a spiral. You're always coming around to a higher perspective. How much you guys want to work on this is up to you. Going around. If you ever find yourself coming around in an actual circle and you're in the exact same spot, you're not seeing it from a higher perspective, you're not making any changes to keep moving forward, then what are you doing? Dragonfly, you bring light to the world. That is what we are coming to do. Philosopher's Stone, powerful manifestation of wishes and goals by harnessing universal energy. I always say, actually, that's how you start out. I always say, roots first. Put your roots down deep. Draw from the earth, cast up, then pull down from the universe. The energy out there is available to everybody. It's just a matter of you have to actually reach out for it. Oh, I'm sorry. Did the notifications not go out? All right. that is the messages that I have for this morning. You can go ahead and you'll just catch the replay. It'd be good. I do have to go though. Yeah, a lot to get done today. I'm probably going to be after 8 tomorrow. Just with everything going on with the school and everything. So, all right. I won't be able to come on until after I drop the kids off. So, yeah. If you like that, like, share, subscribe, spank my bell. I always appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Blessed be all those who walk these paths with me. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.